This is Jarrod Horak, and this is my latest Road to the 2024 Kentucky Oaks video. And in this video, I'm going to analyze the Grade 3 Santa Ynez Stakes at Santa Anita Park for Sunday, January 7th. Now, on my YouTube channel this week, I covered the Jerome Stakes at Aqueduct. That's for Saturday, January 6th. That's a Road to the Kentucky Derby video. And I also did the Santa Ynez Stakes. It's not a Kentucky Derby points race, but it could have Kentucky Derby implications. You can watch those videos on my YouTube channel as well. And I cover all of the Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks points races on my YouTube channel. Now, if you're interested in checking out my full card analysis at todaysracingdigest.com for Santa Anita Park, I have a special promo code that you'll be able to use. Use the promo code VIDEO3 to get $3 off of my full cards at Santa Anita Park at todaysracingdigest.com on my sales page. Now, in the description in this video, I'll provide a link to my digest sales page, and I'll also put in that promo code, so you can just copy and paste that promo code right in if you're interested in checking out my full cards and you're a Today's Racing Digest user. And you can also read my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks articles at todaysracingdigest.com. So go over to their website. Right on their front page at the top, you'll see a Kentucky Derby tab. Click on that tab. It will take you over to the Digest Derby page, and you'll be able to read all of my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks reports right there. And also in the description in this video, I'll provide a link to that Digest Derby page. And now we'll get into the analysis of this video. And it's going to be the 8th race at Santa Anita Park for Saturday, January 7th, 2024. Grade 3, $100,000 Santa Ynez Stakes. And this is for 3-year-old fillies traveling 7 furlongs on the main track. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the post time. Now let's meet the field. Kopion is number 1 for trainer Richard Mandella. Flavien Prat is going to be in the irons. Now Tambo is the next one for trainer Peter Urton with Antonio Fresu aboard, and she should be a major pace factor in here. Bossy Bruin gal for trainer Doug O'Neill with apprentice rider J.G. Torrey Alba in the irons, and she exits back-to-back victories in the claiming ranks. Petit Filet is next. Kazushi Kimura is the pilot here, and this is a California-bred filly, and she's 1 for 4. And then Don't Bring Crazy for trainer Doug O'Neill. She's run twice at Santa Anita, and she does have a victory at Santa Anita. She won a restricted maiden optional claiming race at 6.5 furlongs on November 2nd, and she was 4th in the Desi Arnaz Stakes last time out. Now we'll look at the recent Today's Racing Digest final time ratings and see if we can see which horses are the fastest runners in this field. And Kopion got a 125 final time rating in her debut. That makes her a major contender in this spot. Tambo also got a 125, finishing second last time out at Del Mar at 7 furlongs. Bossy Bruin gal got a 104 and a victory last time in a claiming 32. And then you have Petit Filet getting a 98 last time out. And then Don't Bring Crazy with a 105 and a 110 in her last pair at Del Mar at 7 furlongs, at Santa Anita at 6.5 furlongs. Now we'll go through the field one more time, and then I'll give out my top choice. Now Kopion rallied from off the pace, and it was a slow early, fast late event. She was visually impressive in that 6-horse field. She was no surprise whatsoever. 30 cents on the dollar, 4th in a 6-horse field early. She moved up, she took over, she won as easy as she could by almost 4 lengths there. So I think the pace isn't going to be quick here either, and she should be within striking range throughout. Tambo could be the one to catch. None of these horses are really front runners, but Tambo has shown at least the ability to be forwardly placed. She's been chasing from second in several starts, including the Desi Arnaz Stakes when she was second. She took the lead, and then Nothing Like You was able to run her down, and Nothing Like You flattered her when she came back, and she won the Starlet Stakes at Los Alamitos Racecourse. Tambo ran a quality race last time, and the Enokia Stakes before that, she was a good second. So she's got that stakes experience, and she's got that tactical speed, and she's a logical contender. Bossy Bruin gal will probably stalk the pace. She gets tested for class. She broke her maiden in a maiden claiming 32 at Del Mar at 6 furlongs on December 3rd, and then clicked right back on December 16th at Los Alamitos Racecourse, claiming 32,000. She stalked and won by by a half length there as the 2-to-1 favorite. Petit Filet, she's going to have to improve her game. She was a well-beaten second in the Golden State Juvenile Fillies at 48-to-1, and then in the Soviet Problem Stakes last time at 1 mile at Los Al. She was 4th, beaten 4 lengths in a 5-horse field. Facing better here, but she has run well in both starts at Santa Anita. She broke her maiden on a wet track at Santa Anita, and she was second in that Golden State Juvenile Fillies. Don't Bring Crazy in the Santa Ynez Stakes. Tambo was second. This filly was fourth, beaten more than 6 lengths. She had that restricted maiden race victory prior to that. Juan Hernandez aboard, outside stalking trip. I think it definitely comes down to the 2 inside fillies in here, Kopion and Tambo. And I'm going to make Kopion the likely favorite in here as my top choice. And Kopion is part of my Kentucky Oaks 2024 blog, where I have her one of my top 5 contenders. She's currently ranked number 3 on my list right now. So if you want to read my latest year-end report from last year when I updated the Kentucky Oaks, I recapped the points races, I updated the point standings, and I gave out my fabulous 5 Kentucky Oaks fillies. That was my second Oaks report, and I made Kopion my number 3 contender. She's been on my list since the beginning when I first unveiled my report as well in November. So you can check out that report, and I'll put in the description in this video, I'll put a link so that you can read that Kentucky Oaks 2024 year-end report that I did, and I'll keep updating the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby, those reports that I always do at today'sracingdigest.com on their Kentucky Derby page. I'll keep updating those as we run these points races, and I'll update my fabulous 5 fillies for the Oaks and then my exceptional 11 Kentucky Derby contenders. But Kopion currently number 3 on my list, and I think that she has a good shot to win this race. She's already just as fast as the favorite, as the stakes placed horse Tambo in here, and I think that she might be able to get past that one in this spot. Not a lot of pace. I think she should be fairly close throughout. Flavien Prat rode her well last time. I think he's going to keep her within striking range. I think that she's going to be able to run down Tambo and get the job done in here. So Kopion over Tambo in this Santa Ynez Stakes at Santa Anita Park for Sunday, January 7th, a Kentucky Oaks 2024 points race. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this horse racing content. And just in case Kopion does scratch, my alternate top choice is going to be number 2 Tambo in here. So keep checking out my YouTube channel for all of these Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks points race videos, and keep reading my handicapping articles for the Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby at today'sracingdigest.com on their Derby page. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.